Well, that's kind of hilarious. I'm actually on YouTube and I'm getting an error saying watch this video on YouTube. Playback on other websites has been disabled by the video owner. YouTube does not want me watching my own video. The original Assassin's Creed? Sure, I'll download that. Why not? Well, I might not have enough space for all this. I'm also apparently not logged into YouTube. That's probably actually why I wasn't able to view my own stream. Hey there, Arcade. Having slight technical difficulties. My dashboard. Alright, looks like I'm able to watch my video now. Hey there, Mr. Frinkles. Hey there, 360. I still say this is one of the most hype opening movies for any game to ever have existed. This is Sonic Adventure. I'm playing it on the Xbox 360. It is the first good 3D Sonic game. Sonic had a handful of 3D games right before this. Mostly Sonic 3D Blast and a couple of other Sega CD games. But most of those were isometric, meaning that they were just squares on a wide plane and you kind of moved either up or down and you had no control over like
select your character.
The in-between angles.
It's my turn now.
In previous streams I've already played through Sonic's story and Tails' story. So because I only have like an hour or two, we're going to go ahead and do Amy Rose's story. Over there, Mason. Good to see you again.
Gee, I'm bored. Every day's the same old thing. Same place, different day. I miss the good old days. Hanging out with my hero, Sonic. Chasing bad guys. And blowing them away. But now he's gone. And there's nothing left to do. But shop till I drop. There was always something fun to do with Sonic around. I really miss him. Hey, what's going on here? Is there an eclipse today or what? Nobody forecast a storm or anything.
So the adventures that Amy is referring to are is the game Sonic CD, which is another one of those 3D games where Metal Sonic and Amy were first introduced. Where we are in the story right now is Eggman has just collected 4 out of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. And this is right after the boss fight with Knuckles and Chaos 4. Next viewer battle stream for Smash? Maybe this weekend. That's the plan. I don't know if I'll have other things come up instead.
Uh-oh. Yikes! You almost ran me over, creep! Oh no! Let's get out of here! That was one of Eggman's robots, huh? He must have captured you, and somehow you got away, right? Don't worry, I'll protect you. I'll do my best to keep us both from harm. I'll stand by you all the way.
So Amy movement is, I guess I don't have that ability yet. But unlike Sonic and Tails, actually she's pretty slow in general. Like the only one that's slower really is Big. You can actually make, so if you're standing still and you start running, it takes a while for her to pick up speed, but if you just jump beforehand, then she goes into a full run when she lands. She doesn't take turns too well though. You ever did that one, kid? I'm supposed to see. Oh, this is that's Cream, I guess. Oh, she flew away though. I think that's Cream. I can't really tell. I could have sworn that Cream didn't exist yet in the Mario and the Sonic universe, but I guess I've been wrong. Pretty sure Twinkle Park is the first stage to go to, but I'm just going to explore a little bit before we go into there. I'm pretty excited for Ultimate myself. It should be a good time. Lots of streaming will be had. They made a lot of pretty good changes, I think, for streaming as well. said that likes this character. She's my second favorite female in the Sonic series, whether she is hated or not. Is Amy really even that hated though? Also, don't know if I can count how many female characters there are in total for the Sonic franchise. There's like Amy, if you read the comics, then there's Sally and Cream and I think I'm already out of female characters.
Oh, Sonic! My hero! Sonic! Long time no see!
Amy!
So Sonic at this part of the story had just got through going through Sky Chase
See, this little
Act
birdie's not
1
in trouble.
and had gotten shot out of the sky by Eggman's machine
What?
or ship. So right now Tails is separated from Sonic and they don't know where each other are.
No way!
Come on, don't run away! Oh!
When did I do the Tails story? Probably like 2 weeks ago maybe? I wonder if I'm able to go up the stairs here.
No trains are currently in service.
I'm not.
Wait up, Sonic! Not fair! I can't run as fast as you! Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
Don't panic! I'll handle that
Hey,
bag of
Eggman.
bolts!
Ah!
Now what's wrong? Huh?
I'm pretty sure that Amy's story is actually the shortest out of all the characters.
Look! It says cute couples can get in free! What are we waiting for?
Amy! Wait!
She only has 3 levels,
She's so
and
weird.
each of them are pretty short. And only one boss. Meanwhile, Sonic has like 10, Tails has 10, I think, Knuckles has 8 maybe? Or maybe now I'll actually be fast enough. Nope. The only bad thing about Amy is when she's not at a full run, then she does she like stops completely in order to swing her hammer. we're not gonna waste all of our time with that. It took me like a second to realize, which Amy's the real Amy. So many mirrors. Oh, he's still following me. I thought that I was safe. I took a moment to read chat. Sorry for taking me a while to get to you guys, since I'm kind of being chased by an evil robot that can teleport. Oh wow, a lot of people came in.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Hey there, Anton. And welcome back, Stormy student. The music is wonderful in this game. It's actually one of the main draws of most of the games that I play is the music. Going to Nevada this weekend, that's nice. My wife's doing better. I'm not sure if you've heard recently, but she was sick for a little bit, and she's actually currently recovering from an ear infection. I feel like this is going so slow. Is my top speed dictated by the driver? And like if I play this game as Sonic, am I going to just be that much faster? Am I like, is there another button that makes me go faster than this? I remember going faster than this. Okay. I'm just bad. So she has really bad acceleration. Maybe all carts have bad acceleration. So when I actually hit another speed pad, I need to manage to not hit another wall. Rip. seems impossible. Granted, I've only tried like twice in the past 10 years. I'm just here for the emblem anyway. Yeah, you carry a lot of forward momentum there. Kind of drift by letting go of the acceleration.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
And the camera is not very kind to you there. Like you hold forward and you kind of drift off into the to the right every time. Glad to hear that your stomach was good, Marvel Man.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Alright, on with the story.
Whew! I'm glad we finally lost that robot. Sonic must have gotten lost too.
Smash Bros. Seems really fun. I've never actually played the mode because I don't have a 3DS, but it seems actually like it would be really enjoyable.
Hey, watch it, Bolt Brain! Let us down! Let us go!
Okay, yeah, I have actually heard of Smash Ultimate's story mode, World of Light. I'll probably stream that on the day that I get it.
Now, calm down.
If you haven't played this game yet,
What do you want?
I won't spoil Gamma's whole plot line, but it is definitely the most interesting of all the characters.
Quietly hand over the bird.
No, never!
Why not?
I don't need to tell you anything. You tell me
I have
what
never
you
heard of
want
Weston,
now.
Wisconsin.
Does not compute.
Is that where you're from?
You don't even know? I know you might hurt us both. Please, Mr. Robot. Won't you
Character picks
help
that I'm
us,
interested
please?
in would be Young Link. I played him in Melee. Kirby, obviously, for branding. Pokemon Trainer, because I played Ivysaur in Project M.
Illogical.
And pretty much all of the new characters.
Love is not part of your programming. You are missing something good. Hey, Birdie, come back here!
Go. Escape.
Well, what? You sure?
It's
Wolf is pretty good in Project M. I think that the number one Project M player is a Wolf main.
You're really nice. You're different from the other robots. You've got a soft spot inside your metal
I stopped
frame.
playing Project M a long time ago though. Like, I think the last time I played was 3.0. They're already on 3.6 now.
It is dangerous here.
Most of the NPCs actually flinch when you hit them. But not Gamma. He's brave. If I picked up this egg, it would hatch into a black chow if I brought it to the chow garden. But I've already have like a Supermaster chow, so there's no need for me to hatch anymore.
You're not going to escape from here. Let's see if you can clear this awesome game.
Hitting Robotnik actually makes you lose points.
What? I can't believe this is happening!
Behold the warrior feather! Now you can do the spin hammer attack. Press and hold the action button and move the directional pad in a circle.
Oh, I did not know that there was a limit on that. Score. It doesn't look like we need a what's it called for this though, an emblem for
Go
this.
through the hot shelter and find the way out. Good luck.
Okay, let's see here. Favorite thing to eat? That's a good question. Probably pizza. That's probably a good answer. I mean, I like a lot of different things. I'm not particularly picky. I eat like quesadillas and fish and sushi and yeah, lots of stuff.
Hold onto the handle and turn the key to the left to open the door.
Well, it's about the Situai. They actually already added him to a poking tournament. So maybe they're just trying to get more different how do you kill this thing? Maybe he's only vulnerable once he rushes at you? In which case I'm just going to ignore the other ones that I come across. The last Pokemon game that I played was Diamond, Pearl, Platinum for the DS. As I've mentioned earlier, I don't have a 3DS, so unfortunately I missed out on the last several Pokemon generations. Up until then I had played every single Pokemon game though, like Blue, Red, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald I mean.
It says left 1, right 3.
Yeah, it said that, but I was able to just scroll it however way I wanted, and it worked. This camera, man. It's just not kind. I actually do plan on playing Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, although I don't think I'm going to get both Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. The reason why I actually was able to play so many of the different versions of the same Pokemon games before was because my parents were the ones that were giving those to me. Why are there monkeys in the bathroom? I think I'm done here. I don't want any part of that. So an interesting or popular fan theory is that Sonic 06, the game that everyone hates and what people call the downfall of 3D Sonic games, that actually is considered by many to be Sonic Adventure 3 because it has a lot of the same gameplay elements that originally were in the other Sonic Adventure games. Like you had your Sonic levels where you ran fast, and you had the Shadow levels that you also kind of ran fast, but you also had like some vehicle thing going on. And then you had your silver stages as well, where you do something even more different. Camera, please.
Be careful not to fall off.
Oh yeah, thank you for the helpful advice. Oh. I say and then immediately almost fall off. I wish Amy just had like a little more acceleration. Because I want to be able to do stuff like that, where you just like run and then jump and... Oops, I messed up. These blocks actually like magnet themselves to the areas. I guess not as much as I thought they did. So I thought I could just like throw them and it would still catch on. Maybe I'm just remembering wrongly. See you 360. Thanks for stopping by. Well, the chameleon makes sense because actual chameleons are masters of disguise and actually do blend into the background. They also tend to be kind of the only enemies I think in this game that do kind of show up out of nowhere. Camera. Oh, there's a thing down up here.
Huh? What's this place?
We'll just read through chat real quick. I missed a lot. I've never played Sonic.exe. I have heard of it. I want to see if I can get up there. I cannot. That's too high up. Can I get hurt from that? Nope. Looks like I cannot jump into the giant torches. Okay, this guy's crazy. So these guys are for the most part saying exactly what they said the last time we were here as Tails. And then I think we go up here to trigger the next cutscene. Alright, I was wrong. This is not where you go to trigger the cutscene. Or I'll assume that you're not quite a fan of the horror genre of games in general then. No Resident Evil or Silent Hill for you. I don't think there's a power-up that I'm trying to find up here, like I was for Tails. Oh yeah, I forgot that Blaze the Cat is a character. I think that generally the Nintendo developers are going to want to have more recognizable characters. Like the one-off characters that usually appear in these Sonic games, like Blaze or Silver. I don't think that they have much hope for making it into Super Smash Bros. As playable characters. Sakurai has also kind of hinted although he hasn't said it explicitly, but he has hinted heavily that that's also kind of why he's against, you know, players' picks like, you know, Geno, who has only ever existed in Super Mario RPG, and Isaac, who ever only appeared in Golden Sun. I can't believe I'm actually lost. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. I have not found to call anywhere. Maybe if I go into the snake's mouth, maybe that's what I had to do. Nope. Hey there, chess player. What did I eat today? Today, I had a blueberry coffee cake for breakfast with some tea, and then for lunch I had pork wonton soup. I never noticed that there was all this back here, but it's unexplorable. I don't see anyone standing still like I'm supposed to be talking to them. I don't see Tikal herself. I don't see her grandfather. Maybe if I go back towards the door. Let's try that next. I've already talked to all the echidna that are standing still. Oh, okay, we were supposed to go back to the door. That's kind of weird. And I guess that makes sense because he did say there's a shrine past the front gates, so I figured go past the gates to the shrine. But they did not do a very good job of telegraphing that to me.
You're the Chow. Don't be afraid. You're safe with me.
Oh yeah, another female Sonic character to call. We're up to 4, and well, actually 5 because I remembered Blaze, or I was told about Blaze the cat. Oh, Rouge the bat. That's another one. I guess it is a good number. Yeah, my wife's doing fine. Yeah, she actually picked up some antibiotics today. We found out why she was sick.
That?
She has an ear infection, so
I wonder if I'm
we
dreaming.
just got some medication today, so she'll be fine.
My. I need to get out of this place.
Alright, let's see. If I can't jump high enough to hit anything up here. And there's probably nothing down here that I want. Oh. But if I were skilled, I could get this stuff. And for my trouble, looks like I get the emblem. And 20 coins. Oh, well, coins aren't that important anyway.
Where do you think you're going, Amy?
And this is pretty much the climax of the story.
Eggman, no!
Because this is where everyone in the entire storyline, all of them are meet together. Like Sonic's here, Tails is here, Knuckles is here, Amy, Gamma, even Big.
Too late, buddy!
And in a way, it actually makes sense for this to be the climax because at this point, this is the 6th emerald that Eggman collects.
What?
And then
I don't need you!
Sonic, Knuckles, and Big the Cat all fight Chaos 6 here. There's only one 7th emerald after all of this.
Give him all you got!
Aye, aye, sir. Will comply.
I've got better things to do!
Since I haven't played this game in so long, I actually don't remember where Eggman gets the 7th Chaos Emerald from.
Please stop!
Amy? That's one of Eggman's clunkers! Out of my way!
No! He helped me before by letting me escape. This robot is different. You don't need to hurt him, okay?
Amy! Okay, I guess I'll let him go then.
The A carrier's losing altitude.
We're fresh out of time. Take Amy and clear out, fast!
What about you?
I'll nail that Eggman! Can't let him escape!
I knew you would save me, Sonic. You're my hero. You okay? It's dangerous here. Don't pay attention to Eggman anymore. Free yourself. Come on.
Why are you helping me?
I said we'd be friends, and I'm returning your favor. Even this birdie wants you to be free. Eggman's not the kind of man you should work for.
Amy, come on, let's get going.
Until we meet again, Mr. Robot, take care of yourself.
I still want to talk about Gamma's story at this point, but I did say earlier that I wasn't going to. You guys will have to just catch the stream of me playing as Gamma. Like, Amy's plot is actually pretty useless for most of the other characters. Like, it's not that important for Sonic or for Tails, Knuckles, or anything like that. But Amy's story is very important for Gamma. As far as I can tell, I think we're actually done with the game. But at the same time, we didn't fight a boss. But there's nothing else in the story anymore.
Wonder what Sonic is doing. He's always rescuing me, it seems. I should be more independent. You know, you sure surprised me by having a Chaos Emerald with you. No wonder they were after you, my feathered friend. Hey, a pendant! Wow! So I'll help you find your family. Does Eggman have them captive now? I bet he does. So I'll help you find your family. I've come this far. I may as well go all the way. That robot said Dr. Eggman's base is in the Mystic Ruins. So what do you say we check it out?
Okay, so there's still one more fight. Apparently there's no animation for Amy getting on a train though. Oh, I was wrong. I was assuming that they did not bother with that because they just teleported me straight to Station Square. So I guess Amy's final stage is the final egg. Oh jeez. This camera will be the death of me.
I don't remember this bridge. Looks dangerously suspicious. Wanna go?
Here's a Mecha Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I think Metal Sonic's in here? Yeah, here's Metal Sonic from Sonic CD. The gimmick here is that every time you turn on the switch, it bit flips the two next to it. Oh yeah, I remember this stage. You're still after me? Why? You already got your Chaos Emerald.
Not you again! let go of me! Hey, let go of me!
The robot that was following you is closing in on you. It'll be over if that robot catches you. You must get away from it no matter what.
Unpopular opinion. I think that I would rather play big stages compared to Amy's. She just moves so slowly, but like her the game is not really like she's supposed to move quickly, right? That's like her thing. Because she's got this robot to worry about, but at the same time, her movement is just so bad. Like anytime I slightly change directions, I lose all my momentum. For Big the Cat, even though he like is slow, his game style, which is fishing, has like nothing to do at all with movement. Like you just find the spot that you're supposed to be in. And you go fishing.
That was a close one! I saw no sign of your relatives, Birdie! Oh! You escaped from the egg carrier! So maybe your family's still in there! Let's investigate, wanna?
Where even am I right now? Okay, I know where I am. That's the exit. That's the exit. Still no luck. Can't get to the emblem that's underneath this bed. I need to be as strong as Big the Cat to do that. Whoa, she actually moves pretty quickly. I think there was an emblem in here that I got as Tails. Maybe a Sonic. I know that I was at least looking for it during the Tails story. I think I'm going the wrong way now. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Come on, put your back into it. These move so slow.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
A lot of people actually asked to have these free roaming Sonic games like Sonic 06 and Sonic Adventure. I'm not so sure that's a good idea for, at least for me. Like I'm going basically right to where I need to go because I know where the stuff is, but I definitely do remember as a kid, I'll get wrecked. As a kid, I got lost a lot, and I don't think that,
You idiot! How could you do this?
and that makes for particularly fun gameplay.
Now you're gonna get it!
Alright, here we go. Final boss. 0. Guess I should get a ring or something. Yep. What is it? Okay, I remember how you just heard of. You really didn't stand a chance there.
Are you okay? Can you fly?
I think Amy's story is actually the last thing that happens right before Chaos 7. So I'm trying to think of anyone's story who would be later in the timeline than this, and I don't think I can find one.
Just watch me. I'll make that Sonic respect me. And by that time, it's gonna be too late.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed. That was Amy Rose's story for Sonic Adventure. Unfortunately, this is pretty much the last time you see her as a playable character. That's not true. She is playable in Sonic Heroes if you play the easy mode of that game. Also, kind of, she's, if you play two-player mode, then you can play as her, but that doesn't really count because in the original Sonic Adventure 2 release, she was not playable in two-player mode. It was only until they added Sonic Adventure 2 Battle with the two-player mode and the racing and the extra characters. Generally, I would say that Amy's story is kind of like the weakest out of all the characters. As I mentioned earlier, most people like to hate on Big the Cat, but at least his gameplay is different and unique. Like, he has a fishing minigame, which isn't that terrible, and there are only 3 levels. Amy is just like a worse version of Tails, though, because, you know, you have Sonic who goes through the levels and they're really long levels and he goes really fast. I mean, you've got Tails who goes through a lot of the same levels, but he's not as fast, and also the levels themselves are shorter, like at least half as short for the most part. Like Ice Cap is only the snowboarding section, Windy Valley is only the Rainbow Road section, and so on. But Amy, she gets a unique level, at least, so that's good. But it's just not very interesting. Like, the levels themselves are short, and she's very slow. And it's just unsatisfying to play as her, because she doesn't have any sort of gimmick to make that gameplay more fun, like Tails is flying. It's actually kind of the reason why I chose to do her at this point in time, because I didn't want to have to do Amy followed by Big the Cat. So now I've split up the bad quote-unquote stories, so that the next time I stream Sonic Adventure, I'll be able to play as Knuckles, and then Big, and then finally we'll end things off with Gamma. From there we will probably farm a couple of the missions that we need to do, and then go supersonic and take on Chaos 7. And we'll be done with Sonic Adventure. And then we get to the real reason that I'm even streaming Sonic Adventure to begin with, Sonic Adventure 2, which is actually kind of an amazing game all these years later. And I know that's not nostalgia talking because I actually had just got to 100%ing the game like a couple months before I started streaming, which was like 2 years ago or something like that. We start a new save file, of course, just like we've done here, even though I've 100%ed this game as well. And we'll go through most of the hero story in one stream, the other half in another stream, and then same with the Dark. And then we'll do the final missions, and then we'll farm for 100% in all the stages. Probably one by one, like all the Sonic stages, all the Tail stages, one by one. It'll only take me a couple of minutes to go through most of those missions. No, I don't want adventure mode.
Select your...
I want trial mode.
Select your character. It's my turn now.
We're gonna go ahead and finish a couple of these because the levels are pretty quick. Not Hot Shelter, that took too long. Maybe I was just bad at it though.
The robot that was following you is closing in on you. It'll be over if that robot catches you. You must get away from it no matter what.
Alright, now you just gotta maintain this ring count for the rest of the game. I think they give us another shield pretty soon. Oof, that would have been really messed up if I ran into that. Because we're like almost at the end here. There's really not a shield anywhere in here. So that was a little less than 3 minutes that we did that in.
Select, it's my turn now! Select a stage!
Alright, last attempt at Twinkle Park. Assuming that I make it, of course.
The robot that was following you is closing in on you. It'll be over if that robot catches you. You must get away from it no matter what.
So we gotta basically shave an entire minute off of our original score. Which actually won't be that bad because we won't be trying to be careful. And we don't need to get any coins or anything like that. We can just kind of sprint through this. Seconds, that should be easy.
Alright! I'm free!
Alright, just hit the 50-minute, or the 50 emblem mark.
Select your character! Here I come, Sonic! Select a stage!
We did a very bad job of getting these. 1 minute, 2 minutes, okay, these are all fine. I just don't want to get to like the end of the story and like I've done none of these special missions and then I have to do like all of them all at once.
That wasn't too bad. Select your key. Here I come, Sonic!
So tomorrow's stream, I'm not
Select
sure
a stage.
when it'll start, because tomorrow I plan on working a little later than usual. But it will be an Octopath stream, so it should be kind of late in the evening or night time, and it'll be a pretty long one.
See you later, Tails.
Lately, all of the Octopath streams have been like 4 hours long.
Come on.
We keep on trying to fit a couple of side quests in there.
See you later, Tails.
Tomorrow's will be no different. Hopefully it won't be like 4 hours, but you know, it'll probably be somewhere between like 2 to 3 hours is what I'm hoping for.
See you later, Tails. All right, Tails.
We're getting pretty close to finishing off that game, actually. Once we're done with Octopath Traveler, the next role-playing game that we pick up is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles.
You made it.
Hopefully, I'll be able to keep up with Octopath after the Ultimate coming out, because the only console that I have to play Xenoblade Chronicles on will be my Wii U. I mean, technically I have my Wii, but I don't have any sort of... There's no way to connect my HDMI capture card into it, so I wouldn't be able to capture any of the footage. And I kind of hate playing Wii U games at this point because I have to swap out my disc every time I want to switch back to Smash, which is the large majority of all the games I'm going to be playing. Oh, I actually was not paying attention to the goal here. It's a good thing that I actually just natively got 50 rings.
That wasn't too bad. Select your... Here I come, Sonic! Select a stage.
Come on, Tails. You made it. See you later, Tails. Hey, Tails.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How come I didn't go through the pad? Oh well.
Come on, Tails. You made it. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, Tails. You made it. See you later, Tails. Hooray! All right, Tails.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I would say that was pretty bad.
Select.
Here I come, Sonic.
There's gonna be a lot more level repeats when I get around to doing Sonic Adventure 2. In Sonic Adventure, the only thing you have to do is like beat the level, but in Sonic Adventure 2 you get grades depending on your score, which is based on like how many enemies you've killed, how many rings you've collected, and your time.
Goodbye, Tails.
Cheater.
Tails, wait for me.
What is this? He's like showing me that that was possible. I would have been a little sad if I had died just then, right at the exit. Generally, ever since Sonic Adventure at least, I'm not sure if they did this for the games that came before it, but I know it definitely was not true in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 or Sonic and Knuckles. But whenever you get hit by an enemy, you usually do have the ability to jump out of hit stun.
Select a stage.
We did a pretty good job for Sonics. And also Sonics are more interesting to watch, so we're not going to go ahead and bother with those.
Select your character. It's my turn now. Select a stage.
This will be the one that we end on, Hot Shelter. We just crossed the 1.5 hour mark.
Hold on to the handle and turn the key to the left to open the door.
Hey, let go of me.
I was trying to figure out if I could like get around him, but you cannot. So the options were either you only can kill him when he charges at you and misses, or you can hit him at any time from behind. And that was maybe proving that you really do have to get captured on purpose. And Let him charge at you.
This must be the emergency drainage switch.
Last time I was on the stage, I did not check on these. This is the boys' bathroom though, so Amy can't be here. Let's see what this one over here is. This leads to nothing, okay. Lost my shield for nothing, because I was curious. That's okay. Oh, it used to turn invincible. Now I'm stuck, okay. Alright, back to being careful. Actually, I wasn't even trying to go for that, but the camera kind of forced me to. Because we're trying to play safe right now, we're going to actually take the intended route in the hopes that this thing over here is a shield, but it's not. It's actually a speed boot because... oh, invincibility though. Not like this. Alright, we're good. If I die? Oh, am I dead? I think I'm dead. that was unfortunate. And it looks like the you don't get the capsules the second time. The camera in this game is not very kind to anyone, that's for sure. There should still be 50 rings left in the through the rest of the stage.
Move the handle and the lift should move.
There's a rocket over there. I don't know how to get to it. Okay, that's cool. Oh. There's a lot of stuff over there. We're at 50 rings right now. Another thing that would have been nice about this game, it would be a dedicated grab button. In Sonic Adventure 2, they kind of made that a little better by like displaying what you were going to do by pressing the B button. And you could actually press the Y button to change that action. But instead it would just be so much nicer if they just like had a button for they just had a different button for grabbing or something like that. Although, granted, in Sonic Adventure 2, that would not have worked out because you would have had you would have needed more than just 2 extra buttons. That explosion is worth the risk every time.
I'm free! Select your character.
Alright, I did want to get that long level out of the way so that the next stream you don't have as much of that. The next time I stream Sonic Adventure, as I mentioned earlier, we'll be going through Knuckles' story. It should go pretty quickly. There are only 5 levels, I believe. Yeah, there are only 5 levels for Knuckles, so that'll go pretty quickly. I guess this is going to be about a 2-hour stream. We'll do a couple of emblem gathering, or a little bit of that in the meantime, like until we get to 2 hours, just so that I can make sure that I'm not leaving a whole bunch of emblems to gather at the end in one giant grind fest. Although they do go pretty quickly. We do eventually also need to get through all the Chow races. We already did all the beginner cup in the Sonic stream. Yeah, we did that during one of the Sonic streams, and because of that we can just go straight to the intermediate or the advanced levels or Chow races next time. I'm not going to really do too many missions. Missions are something that's exclusive to Sonic DX.
Let's get him!
You go through the adventure and then you find little hints that tell you to do certain things, and then you gain mission points or whatever. The issue with them is bring the man who's standing in front of the hamburger shop. So it kind of rewards you for like knowing the world. The problem with it is that it's kind of broken. I'm supposed to get achievements for completing these things, but for whatever reason, the Xbox 360 version of the achievements is broken, and completing them does not give you achievements, which means that if I complete all the missions, which I'm actually pretty close to on my main profile, the one that I have off stream, I wouldn't actually get the achievements, and then I wouldn't be able to achieve it anymore without completing them again. So we're just going to like not do them at all, because that's going to be their punishment for having a busted achievement system.
Select your character.
Anyway, hope that everyone's enjoyed watching. If you like content like this, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching, everyone.